Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Detroit Tigers. The Halos will try to wrap up the three-game series sweep, and we'll have it for you next. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Now to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Line drive to center field. Cobb is there, and he has it for the first out. The second baseman, David Fletcher. And now for the Angels, David Fletcher. 4 hits in 11 tries in the series so far. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
At the plate, Jim Edmonds. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Fletcher, base runner at first with 1 out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1. The Tigers coming up. No score. Shohei Ohtani gets the ball for the Angels in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Now batting, Al Kaline. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's off the plate.
These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
This pitch is popped up, and no one will track it down. Now the 2-1.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
The 2-2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now another 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Castro gathers, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Harold Castro, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. As a look, now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike, the count.
Hit hard to the right. Foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, Cobb.
Next up for Detroit, Ty Cobb, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And the pitch. Fastball just off the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's inside. 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. And Edmonds will put this one away like so, and that will be that. Tigers failed to make any noise. Still no score. Now at the plate, Garrett Anderson, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Garrett Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
A good rip that time by Garrett, but he comes up empty. 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. K-line is there, 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Here's Tommy LaStella now, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. One and 1 to Tommy LaStella.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a base hit on a line.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box, Bo Way, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
No score here as we play inning number 2. That misses. 1-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 1-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Oh, way to get dirty. One there. He beat it out.
Batting it, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground to third. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
In now, Matt Theis. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. 1-0. Here it is.
Nope, that's down.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Outside. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
3-0 count. Here it comes. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
And he takes ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The set and the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You just can't do that in a game. You cannot swing at ball 4 with the bases loaded. I had one coach tell me, and I never forgot it, when the bases are loaded, take the pressure off yourself and just try and get the guy in from third.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
The batter number 22.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
To the plate now, David Fletcher, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Maben on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Angels 2 and the Tigers nothing. So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. He's hitting just south of 300 in April.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Rendon has it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting 5th, the second baseman, Jonathan. Go!
Set to get his day started, Jonathan Scope, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 5th, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well-executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready now for L.A. Jim Edmonds. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Ball.
1-1. And now a pitch on the way. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one gone now, time for a check of the standings in the American League Central entering today as you get a look at where the Tigers find themselves entering play. So there's the first out here in the Angels' third, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
One and one.
1-1.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. On a line, that's a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Anderson.
At the plate now, Garrett Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. But that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch. The 1-1 home.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Probably wanted more of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
Striding in once again, Bo Wade. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. First delivery to him on the way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
Has a look, now the pitch. He couldn't catch up with the gas that time. 2 outs here with a runner at third. 2-1 pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Set. Here's the 3-1. This is pulled into right. Kaline is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Angels are out in front, 3-0. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6 tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Standing in, Austin Romine. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, the third baseman, Nico.
Digging in the switch hitter, Nico Goodrum. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that splitter again. He's looking for a double play, and that pitch certainly has enough depth on it to get him a ground ball.
And he misses again, 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. From the stretch. Fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Runner at first here, one man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Al Kaline. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Kaline comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Line drive to center field. Edmonds will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Tigers leave 1. Still down 3-0. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Angels.
New inning set to get underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Castro. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Chasing after it is Maben, and he makes the catch in the corner.
The first baseman, number 23, Matt Thaiss.
Digging in, Matt Thaiss comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Three and 2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter, but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrelton Simmons. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the belt, the pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Trammell ranges back, and he has it for route number 2.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
At the plate, David Fletcher. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. He'll go to scope at second for the force out, and that ends the inning. Angels strand 1. They lead it 3-0. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Harold Castro. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Looped out towards short. And this will be flagged down easily for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 00.
Into the box now, Ty Cobb. Here comes the first pitch. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Tigers.
Execute your pitch down and away below the knee, and a left-hander's able to shoot it through the 5.5 hole. That fires me up.
First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back safely. Into the box, Alan Trammell as he grounds 1 briskly to short. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Digging in now, Jim Edmonds. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
The center fielder, Jim.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. High in the air out to center field. Cobb has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And he fouls this one off. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. Base hit into right center. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Well, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy whipped that one.
Now here comes Ron Gardenhire up out of the dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Kyle Funkhauser enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Kyle Funkhauser.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the pitch. Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Pops this one up. In there, a base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Go away.
At the plate now, Bo Wade. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. Angels get just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Halos lead this one 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Jonathan Scope. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Scope, who's nicknamed Mamba, he's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Pitch on the way.
I got to count 2-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Drilled on the ground to short. Simmons has it. Throw on to first will take care of Cabrera for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Cameron Maybin.
Next for the Tigers, Cameron Maybin. He drew a walk his first time up. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fastball just misses, that's ball 1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail here 4-0. Digging in, Jason Castro. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Castro.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
0-1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Ready once again, Matt Theis. It was a walk in his last trip. And the pitch.
0-1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. Angel shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And that ends the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So striding in, Austin Romine. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Now the pitch. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Nico Goodrum, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here's another 0-2.
Inside, ball 1.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
One out, nobody on. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The right fielder, Al Kaline.
Standing in now, Al Kaline, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Nope.
Now it's 2-0.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here it comes.
3 balls, 1 strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Edmonds will wait on this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Tigers. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Daniel Norris is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 44, Daniel Norris.
Digging in once again, David Fletcher. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
David Fletcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line towards center field, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base.
Now batting.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
Ready for another shot now. Jim Edmonds not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit hard up the middle. And this will be a base hit into center. So the first 2 are aboard here to kick off the 7th.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rendon stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The head-to-head numbers with Daniel Norris. He's 1 for 4. None out, runners at first and second. 2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A swing and a ball to left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. May have been able to get this in quickly, and that's going to force the runner to hold on at third base.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box, Garrett Anderson, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
As a look, now the pitch.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. He takes it to the plate. There's one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Now back, designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Tommy LaStella. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Ronnie Garcia answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Number 51, Ronnie Garcia.
Bo Way will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Angels threaten, but leave them loaded. They lead it 4-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And that one right down Main Street. One and one. Here it comes. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Three and 1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Three balls and 2 strikes to the Tigers' designated hitter.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Here's a pop-up now, but this will land untouched. The 3-2 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So now to the plate, Ty Cobb. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Hey, this is a perfect opportunity for them to get on the board right now. Leadoff man has done his job, and now the middle of the order gets their shot at the plate.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lifted in the air to center. And Edmonds will make the play here for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Alan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alan Trammell. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Right fielder is on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Castro blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they now trail by only 3.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Into the box now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Still only one out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Woo, not a spot you expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And here's the 3-2 from him. Hit the other way out toward right field. Way is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The left fielder, number 4, Cameron Maybin.
Striding in, Cameron Maybin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Angels lead it 4-2. John Schreiber has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 71, John Schreiber.
At the plate, Jason Castro. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Jason Castro.
First delivery to him on the way. Hot shot down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
The first baseman, number 23, Matt Sykes.
At the plate now, Matt Theis, as he'll take a look at ball one. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. Has a look, now the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Soft liner towards short, but this is pulled in by the shortstop.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
In now, David Fletcher. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Settling in now, Jim Edmonds. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 home.
That's inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-0 count, the pitch. 2 down, runners at first and second. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the third out. Angels strand a couple, but they still lead this one 4-2. Hansel Robles will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Stepping into the box, Austin Romine. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The Angels are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher, and it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
Victor Reyes will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Victor Reyes.
Fouled off. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a liner. A dive, but it's off his glove. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Yeah, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ty Cobb comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the Hall of Fame shortstop, Alan Trammell. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Full count. 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Hit back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And they will hold that possible tying run at third, as even with 2 away, they decide to put the stop sign on.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Ty Buttrey answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Buttrey comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the tying run is in to score from third.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth as we're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
Edmonds is there, and he puts it away as they're able to escape with only limited damage on the scoreboard. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We've played 8 full, and we are tied 4-4. Jeimer Candelario has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Now playing third base, number 46.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First delivery to him on the way. Comes set, and the 0-1. Rounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in, Garrett Anderson. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two and one.
That's inside.
Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3-1. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out to right. K-line is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy LaStella.
Striding into the box, Tommy LaStella. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the stretch. Pretty well hit. Deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Back up the middle. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
To the plate now, Bo Way. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. He pulls this one into right. K-line is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Angels leave 1. Score remains tied at 4. Stepping up to the plate, Cameron Maben. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. And the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Edmonds will make the play here for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Romine.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Romine. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1, here it comes. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Count remains at 0-2. Pitch on the way. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Ready with the 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Two and two.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Al Kaline would be next. Payoff pitch on its way. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Still all square at 4 apiece. Mark Farmer takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 45, Buck Farmer.
We are into extra innings. Stepping in, Jason Castro. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Farmer playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
1-1 to Jason Castro. And there's ball 2 now. Now the 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
At the plate, Matt Theis.
Number 23.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
2-0.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. A 3-0. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2 balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter. Runner goes for second. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Now both runners are breaking, and this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first, and no one will track it down. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Coming to the plate now, Jim Edmonds. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Brian Garcia is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Anthony Rendon will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. Scope is there. 1 there. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the one.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
At the plate, Garrett Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. In there, strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the line at first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Angels 6 and the Tigers 4. Troy Percival takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Al Kaline. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
I'm set with the 0-1.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2 now.
Here now the 2-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Kaline is retired, and there's one away.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Now the 3-2 pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 00.
Ready for another chance? Ty Cobb. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Percival, a California-born ball player. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, to play 14 years in the big leagues, without question, I can't tell you what this guy's seen. Add in the minor league stops, he's seen every corner of this nation right here. He's been on buses, he's been on charter planes. He's seen every part of what baseball has to offer.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Now here's the pitch, and this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Angels go on the road and sweep their rivals.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-4 the outcome today. The Los Angeles Angels get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Ty Buttry claims the win out of the pen, his first. Troy Percival closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels, 6 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 15 runners on base. For the Tigers, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.